All right, something a bit different. If you're feeling unloved or rejected, then maybe the Cape bluebell flower could make you feel better. If you're suffering from pressure and tension, you could try the purple flag powder. Or if you're struggling with an addiction, maybe the blue China orchid could be the answer for you. Sounds far-fetched? Well, maybe, but for thousands of years, of course, flowers have been used to treat mental and physical disorders in all kinds of cultures in the world. According to my next two guests, the ancient art of flower essences is still flourishing even in the 1990s. So would you please welcome two pioneers in the research of flower essences, Vasu and Kadambi. Welcome to the two of you. Now, you've adopted these names. You once had Australian names, so to speak. You were a former headmaster.
That's right, Ray. Yes.
Okay. And of science or?
Former headmaster of a primary school.
Okay, but was you especially in sciences or as a lead up to this?
Education. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So why did you change your names?
Well, I guess, I've been brought up with the idea of global village, by my parents, and when Bus and I met, we both had the same idea. And I guess we found a little bit less constrictive on cultural ideas to have a name that came from somewhere that was common to a lot of people in lots of different countries.
Okay, now the idea of flowers as a medicine or as a potion is now accepted even by orthodox medicine, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Well, basically, medicine's always looking for the best possible thing to give people that has the least number of side effects. And that can be very difficult with things like arthritis and pain relief and stress relief. So these sort of things are handy. They're used to complement other sorts of medicine.
Is it foxglove you talk about, the foxglove that's used for wonky hearts?
Well, we don't use foxglove now.
But that's one of those in the past that have been accepted. Now, what you do in the videotape, though, you mentioned, you tell the story there of an Aboriginal man in WA who was special flower treatment for him who had poliomyelitis.
Yes, that's Ken Colbun had this condition, and when he was 12 years old, and of course the medical profession can't do anything for that, so they said to him, "That's it, sorry, you're out." And the elders took him back to their traditional ways, and within 24 hours he came out, his legs were straight, and he could walk, and that's documented.
All right, now, and in fact he talks about this in your documentary, in your video.
Yes.
Is there anything special about these are West Australian wildflowers you're talking
Mostly,
about?
Yeah.
Special about them as against other places
There
in the world?
is, botanically speaking, the southwest of WA has got the most number of flowering plants almost anywhere in the world. It's when we go lecturing overseas, everybody knows this. Often people in Australia are the least aware of it. But all the many flowering plants have so many different ranges of healing properties, and of course the traditional Aboriginals lived in that in a very aware way, and were able to pick out many of these healing properties and use them as he did.
So apart from looking beautiful, they also had a value. Is it the Dampiera or
Dampiera is one of the main ones we use for pain relief because it actually relaxes muscles, for example.
All right. Is that what you used? Some of the audience you actually...
We use the purple flag, and we use Dampiera on some of them. Yeah.
All right. For what?
Well, there were...
This is in the canteen.
And we used the mixture, which is in the pain cream, for relief of pain. One had sinus pain across here.
Was that a lady or a man, the one with the sinus pain? Lady here? Okay. So was that rubbed on your nose?
Across here and there, and within 15 minutes it's completely gone.
Has it? What do you normally use?
Only the antihistamine tablets.
All right. And do you suffer chronically from it?
Yep, my asthmatic can suffer with it as well.
Interesting. All right. Okay. That's a great... You're not related to this couple, are you? All right. And who else? How did you have it, ma'am? Someone else?
I had it for sinus.
For sinus too? Okay. Now, are you a chronic sufferer?
Yes, I've had a severe attack the last week, and they rubbed it in here and across here, and it relieved it considerably.
Quite a few.
Others? Anyone else who... Was it headaches at one stage? You were the lady up here?
I had a bad headache this morning.
Did you?
And they just rubbed the cream around here, and within 10 minutes it was gone.
So it wasn't Jeff Harvey's music that did it? Was that the same cream that you used?
This cream, and we used a few essences as well.
Yeah, that are in the creams.
All right.
See, we got all the essences in the creams.
A lot of practitioners use the essences because they've read up and studied and they know what to do.
We have an education program which teaches the finer uses of them, and that's when the essences come more in handy.
But we like to have them in a way that anyone can use them because too often people feel they have to run to professionals as soon as anything happens.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, in the past, there's folk healing, and healing can be had in the home. I mean, if it doesn't work, then see the doctor. But why resort to the drug first when you've got a natural alternative? No side effects. What can you lose?
All right, now I'm quite serious. Jeff, at the moment, Jeff actually has a badly strained neck. Is that the description?
Yeah, I think
This
so.
is true.
I just went upstairs. I went upstairs, and one of your friends up there just rubbed some stuff on then, which has really made it better. I mean, whether it's psychosomatic, I don't know. But I was wandering around earlier on really like this, but I don't know.
Normally, I mean, we joke, of course. Normally, I'm deadly serious in saying that he was in agony this morning before the show, and I was saying to Jeff that you should go home and get Ray Aldridge to do the show. That's how bad he was. But is that...
I don't know. It certainly it is better. There we are. Honestly.
All right.
Yeah,
And he's a cynic. All right. Well, we're out of time, but the book is called Walkabout Healing Handbook, and the video is 1,000 Years of Flower Essences. And there's a special range of that we're using here. The ones is there
that's
brand
all
Our
name?
own health food shops, Microvita range of products there.
Microvita, right? Right. For further information, we've got a phone number as well. We can get in touch with us. An 018 number as well. Flower essences on that. And can we leave some of that with Jeff and give another word on
Give him
that?
the special treatment afterwards too.
Give him. Please give him the special treatment. Would you please think of Vasu and Kadampi?